or the club, but also somebody that has been very supportive of our community as a whole. So this award actually could be anybody who does financial, to just being a volunteer, to anything at all, local, not local. The last few years they've mostly been local. This year we decided to honor somebody, let me get my notes here. An individual is not only given financially to our community, but has almost always said yes to most anything asked of him. One of what he always says is he'll walk up and say, "What can I do?" And he may not realize how wonderful it is to have somebody and truly mean, "What can I do?" Like I said, financially he has donated, whether it was to the festival, to our community. And it's kind of a personal word too, because this person is very special to me. An example of something he did that I just always look back at, we have a Miss ACD festival, and we needed an ACD car for her to be in a parade, and this person just says, "What can I do?" and just loaned his L29 out to us to use for this parade. Wasn't even around. And I think that's pretty awesome that he's just that trusting and just that open for anything. So I would like to invite John Bowles up to here.
I have to say something, I guess. So, this is a special award. Thank you so much. And, you know, it's just, I have a great time. And I was lucky enough to grow up with a brother who was not afraid to let me share his passion to build cars. And so, you know, it's just normal. You get in, somebody drives, you need to drive another car, fine. And it's just a great time. And so the community is great here. I've had many great friends and love to do it, love to come back. I think I will be back again. Thank you, Gabe.
We're going to hold Carrie up here, and she will review our fun times from the Hoosier Tour.
Again, I'm Carrie Ackerman, and I was chairperson for the ACD Hoosier Tour this year. The Hoosier Tour started its 41st tour. Its first stop this year was at Messenger Corporation here in Auburn. They make many different types of funeral paper supplies, calendars, and other products. From there we left to go to Essen House in Middlebury for lunch. On the trip, we drove through just a beautiful Amish area. And we also got to see some spectacular Indiana fields. We trekked on to Goshen, Indiana, where we were the first people to ever tour the Keystone RV factory. At the end of the day, we made it back to the Oakwood Resort, enjoying a beach party with boat rides, games, and their lakeside sandy beach. On Wednesday, we drove to Warsaw, Indiana, and visited Zimmer Biomet facility, getting a spectacular tour and talk from the company's CEO, David Dvorak, getting a rare glimpse of a very restricted company. They provided the group with lunch while their employees enjoyed our cars. We returned again to Oakwood Resort to enjoy dinner and some great fellowship. We left this morning to enjoy the extra time and enjoyed extra time touring, getting back to the Ford Museum and Gallery 326. And the only other thing is I did take a survey from this is my first year really being in charge of the tour, and I asked the group, I said, what was your favorite part of the tour? And I said, was it the train, the chip and seal, or the poo sweater? And I don't say poop, but